want to talk about privacy issues and social media. Joining us, Andy Cunningham, former Apple publicist and author of this book, Get to Aha. I think I got that right, Andy. Right. Look, here's what we want with the social media, and I want you to tell me if we can get there. I don't think we want to destroy the business model of the Facebooks of this world, but at the same time, we want to protect our privacy. Can we do both?
I don't think you can have both in this world,
with you.
which is a real bummer, but it's the fact.
Yeah.
Technology has just moved to a point now where you can either have access to community and access to television. That's how we can watch you. Television, radio, Facebook, Google, we have access to all those things, but the price we pay is our privacy. Now, I think we can get privacy, but then the price we're going to pay for that is we aren't going to have access to Google, Facebook, and the Stu Varney Show.
I mean, look, if you said to Facebook, I want a button. If I press the button, you can't do anything with my information. Nothing. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays with me. That's impossible. You can't do that on Facebook.
I think it's impossible. You know, life, liberty, and the pursuit of Facebook are not our inalienable rights. So if you don't want your privacy disrupted, then you have to stay off Facebook altogether.
But I think that if most people were given the choice, you want to make a radical change, or do you want to leave things as they are with Facebook? What do you think? I think 95% of people would say, leave it as it is. I don't care.
Absolutely. They want to.
Right?
Privacy doesn't matter as much to the younger generation as it does to our generation. And as time goes on, that's going to continue in that direction. So I think we're stuck with the new generation's idea of privacy, and that is not much of it.
Another issue is going after the big technology companies. I mean, President Trump's really going after Amazon. But Amazon's just announced they've got 100 million Prime members.
Yeah.
To me, that's 100 million lobbyists who don't want any change at Amazon at all. Are they untouchable?
I think they are untouchable, and you talked earlier about Amazon on your show, and you basically talked about the idea that there's no policy that's going to impinge their business in any way right now, anyway. They are a freight train, as you said, and they are going full force. And, by the way, they're trying to become Earth's most customer-centric company. It's their new vision. They've got it on their website, and if they can nail that, there really is no stopping them.
Yeah, but people would like to. I don't see how you do stop them, actually.
I don't either. And if they can really nail the customer service thing, which they have not yet nailed.
Wait a minute. Customer service. I thought customer service at Amazon was really pretty good.
Well,
no?
It's not that great. Have you ever had a package left in the wrong place out in front of... That's a big problem right now, is packages are being left in the wrong place. That's just a part of the customer service.
Now, we did... Okay, what else is going wrong, customer service-wise?
Well, you call them up and you don't, you know, sometimes it's a little like Comcast and a little bit less like Nordstrom.
Really?
Yeah.
Not good?
Not good. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think they have certainly not achieved that level of Earth's most customer-centric company yet.
That's interesting.
That's what they're shooting for.
I think they're the most exciting company in the world. The most dynamic company in the world.
They are that.
Holding them back. Very difficult
They
to
are,
do
and
that.
Jeff Bezos is brilliant, and I think he's doing some wonderful things. But this is he knows he has to tweak this. That's why they've stated that as their new vision, to be Earth's most customer-centric company. They're getting there.
Andy Cunningham, author of the book Aha. Did I get it right?
Get to Aha.
Get to Aha. I'm very sorry there.
Thank you, Stu.
Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks.
Thank you.